everyone, Jess here, and today I'm joined with Dr. Nejib, Head of Emirates Skywards. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks, Jessica, for the invite.
Absolutely. So just getting straight into it, why is it important to harness emerging technologies like blockchain or AI within Skywards?
I think it's, if we look at the evolution of Skywards, or for a number of airline loyalty programs, we are onboarding more and more partners, and we have hundreds of partners we're working with, and we're moving away from just having flight transactions, which may happen with a certain frequency, to a high frequency of earn and burn, even micro earning and micro redeeming, again, with these partners. I believe that blockchain helps provide a seamless experience for our members. It is a secure way to engage with the members and with the partners, and it's easy to reconcile most of these transactions that we have with these partners. So therefore, a technology like blockchain, I think, lends itself very well for a loyalty program that has really a large ecosystem of partners to work with. That's on the blockchain side. On the AI side, I believe the technology supports the personalization, but not a static personalization, if you will, where we just look at segmentation, but one that is extremely dynamic and contextual personalization that we may have. So both technologies, in my view, are important for the future of loyalty.
Fantastic. And building on this idea of personalization, how does Skywards leverage other innovative digital technologies to enhance and personalize the loyalty offering?
So I would say, first of all, and maybe I'm a bit conservative here in saying that we need to fix the fundamentals first. There is a lot of legacy systems today among the loyalty practitioners, and in particular for Skywards, and I'll talk about Skywards. We're really working on fixing that backend technology that will allow us to be much more agile, again, working with partners, but also designing and providing new products and new ways of engagement to our members at a more frequent level, as I said. So moving away from that legacy is very important. So, we're not talking about innovation here. We're really talking about catching up in some way and being able to provide that technology, because once the back end is done, then we can innovate on top of that back end technology. The other part of where technology plays a big role as an enabler for loyalty programs is if we look at the currencies for some of the airline loyalty programs, it's becoming a ubiquitous currency. It's becoming a currency that's that has high utility for members as well. And it's important that we have the right systems in place to prevent from fraud, not in a reactive way, but truly in a proactive way, to trying to really look and analyze transactions and be able to determine where fraud can happen. So you may think of these as not being the most innovative things to go do. They're hygiene stuff, but they're extremely important for us to put in place first before we can talk about really putting some top innovation for the B2C engagement with our members.
Absolutely. And as you said, it's important to focus on the basics first and really get them sorted. But are there any recent travel tech trends that have caught your interest that you think might be impacting the industry in an interesting way?
When I look at loyalty programs today, they're evolving to become more like technology platforms that are connecting an ecosystem, again, of partners to a very diverse audience of members. And I equate this to a fintech platform or a consumer tech platform like an Uber, for example. There is an emergence of super apps as a vehicle to engage with the loyalty members on a frequent basis, again, across a number of lifestyle categories. And we've seen that embraced by a number of loyalty programs where they become much more than just focusing on their category, which is, for example, for airlines or hotels, but also creating, again, these platforms where they have a number of partners, again, engaged with a broader audience. So you've seen this with a number of airlines now doing that, and actually we're exploring that as well from a Skywards perspective. So I think this is one of those trends that we're seeing. I mean, other trends that we're exploring ourselves. We're looking at use cases to engage with members in the metaverse, providing them with really a deeper experience of what they can expect, engaging with the program and with Emirates as an airline. So these are some of maybe the trends that we're exploring.
Wonderful. So lots of exciting things in the pipeline then. Finally now, what are you most looking forward to at this year's World Aviation Festival?
I mean, the WAF is a great networking event and a great platform to engage with the peers in the industry. It's always a humbling experience, to hear from industry peers the innovative ideas they're implementing. But also it's good for us to validate some of the concept that we're working on. There's a lot of, other than the panels themselves, there's a lot of informal discussions that happen around common challenges that we're sharing across our industry, and then discuss with our peers how they're addressing these challenges. So for me, it's again an excellent networking opportunity to just look at all these aspects.
Wonderful. Well, I look forward to seeing you at this year's World Aviation Festival.
Same here, Jessica. Thank you so much for your time.